I put this one here.
Okay. Vai, камера ми гаци просто. Каму кай, да. Ай, казе да.
Sehen, was geil.
Давай, видите, вот как.
Welcome back to part 2. I hope you watched part 1. If not, go back and watch it. This will make a lot more sense. This whole journey is situated around a situation that happened in 2008. And I am wanting to understand what it's like to live in a place that is, I guess, in constant fear of a re-invasion. In 2008, long simmering tensions between Russia and Georgia escalated into open conflict. The fighting focused on two separatist regions, South Ossetia and Abkhazia, whose unresolved status traced back to the collapse of the Soviet Union. As the clashes intensified, Russian forces crossed the border, citing the protection of civilians and peacekeepers. Airstrikes followed, and armoured columns moved deep into Georgian territory. After 5 days, the fighting stopped. A ceasefire was brokered by France acting on behalf of the European Union, but the consequences remained.
I just got back this morning, but I'm getting out. They told me the Russians are nearby and robbing people. 3 tanks were in the town. I've got to go.
Russia later recognised South Ossetia and Abkhazia as independent states, a decision rejected by most of the world. Today, these regions remain under Russian control, and the lines drawn in 2008 continue to shape lives on both sides of this border. Today we're going right up this way. I've made my way to the edge of town. I am currently in the middle of nowhere, and the goal to get to Spedanstifa. I butchered that pronunciation. Let me show you how it's pronounced. Quick disclaimer, as you can tell now, I'm terrible at pronouncing names of places and remembering names of places. My bad. Anyway, continue on. Spedanspinma. I actually have no idea how to pronounce it. And someone's told me a million times how to pronounce it. I'm never gonna get it right. Luckily, I've written it down. So, the goal to get up there and have a look at the South Odessa region, the annexed part of Georgia that Georgia and the whole of the European Union and the whole of the world, apart from 5 countries, a few African countries, Syria, Venezuela, claim is Georgian territory. But obviously Russia currently occupies it. I can't step foot into this area, but this town's right on the edge of it and home to some amazing countryside. Holy shit. The goal, to hitchhike up there, spend the night up there, speak to the locals and understand what it's like. Let's see what happens. Hello. Australia. I go to
Stepan
Spinder. What was your name?
Huh?
What's your name? Murat. Do you think I'll be able to get a ride? I hitchhike like this. The town is right on the Russian border. Russia, Georgia, it's like right up close.
Georgian, next?
Russia, yeah.
Russia, yes.
Yeah, it's close to the border.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want food?
Oh, that's so nice. You have this restaurant? Is it
Free.
free?
Free, yeah.
Free, are you sure? Are you okay?
Food.
Yeah.
Food free.
Okay, thank you. I haven't said no to free food before, so I don't know why I'd start now. What a f***ing legend. Okay, so a lovely man who I just met on the side of the road has decided that he wants to give me a full meal, free of charge, in his restaurant, and I've met some local friends in here. Let's let the hitchhiking is just put on hold for 1 minute. Yeah, I've travelled here to Georgia to learn about Georgia. I've never been here. How do you say thank you in Turkish?
Teşekkür ederim.
Oh wow, that's a Teşekkür ederim. Okay, I'll try and remember that. That's a lot of words. That is.
How do you do in Australia language?
Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate. Yeah, that's about it.
You use a lot of meat. Colonized by Britain.
Yes. Technically, I'm a convict from England. Where are you from?
Russia.
Oh, nice. Which part? Middle part. Shit, what do I say? What's thank you? Teşekkür.
No.
This is the soup. You start with the soup.
Oh my.
Anything else? Just ask it.
Okay, so we've started. What is
This
this?
is lentil soup.
lentil soup, and he's got some bread. This is so nice.
In Turkish cuisine, you start with the soup,
You start with soup.
and the main course come after this.
Okay, okay.
So the idea goes to that you just, like warm up your pipes,
Okay, you warm up your pipes.
and then later whatever you eat is like smooth go down there.
There you go. I've warmed up my pipes in different ways before, but happy to do it over Turkish food. All right, so we've got lentil soup. It's absolutely delicious. And a bit of bread to wash it down with.
So you have a channel.
I have a YouTube channel, yes.
Yeah.
Biggest channel in Australia.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has 1 subscriber.
Only one.
Maybe after I go to Georgia and come home, 2 subscribers. That's not my real name. My real name isn't Chubbs Peterson. My name's Max. 3 subscribers now. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Some life advice for you. Cheers. Because I think you would have a better idea about.
My job is looking into geopolitics and geostrategy.
Okay,
So
okay.
I wrote my dissertation between Turkey and Georgia, foreign policy.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can tell you over my head that Georgia is a very important country. It's a post-Soviet country, but the Georgians are very European more than Soviet mentality. They are very progressive. They are very liberal, very democratic. And historically, if you look at Georgia, they've been squeezed between key players.
Yes.
Like Russia, Soviet Union then, Tsar time, and then Byzantine, Roman, or go all the way back like 1,000 years ago, and then come back to the Seljuks, which is later the grandson of the forefather of the Ottomans, and from Ottomans to Turkey. So then the Persian, from Persian to Iran, and the Mongolians. So Georgia is squeezed and always has been a battlefield for all those key players, because Russian wanted to capture Georgia for Black Sea, for hot waters, right? Georgia's been between, always been between a sandwich, but survived.
Yeah.
Why survived is because of they love the heroic understanding of the love their homeland. And Georgia is not a very small country. It's a geopolitically is very significant and it's very important. Georgia has always been very tolerant to many other peoples. They had always opened the door for deprived people from, for example, from Turkey, from, I would say, Greek during the World War II, from the Germany. They have a German village here. They have a Greek village here. They have Armenian population. They have Yazidi Kurds. And they have Turks. So Georgia is a multi-ethnic and also multi-faith country, as a crossroads between, as I mentioned, civilizations like religiously Islam and Christianity and other different denomination of Christianity, and also different sects of the Islam. So Georgia has been an oasis and actually peace island in terms of the religion, where they have a conflict outside of the Georgia. They have a conflict in the Middle East, MENA, which is North Africa, but in Georgia they are peacefully. Historically, they've been peaceful, and then establish sort of this beautiful country, a beautiful nation. Enjoy your coffee.
Yes. What have we got here? Coffee.
This is
Turkish coffee.
Yeah.
Turkish sweets.
With Turkish, that was delicious.
I don't speak English.
No.
If you can tell them, I'm very glad that I said yes to coming in here, because it's been
durduğum
awesome.
için çok mutluyum diyor, yani burada durup buraya geldiğim için. So that is.
Can I offer you some money?
Eh?
Can I offer you any money or anything?
Ya ne parası?
Now, what are you talking about?
Thank you.
Misafirim.
Thank you so much.
This is my guest,
Bir söylesene abi ya. Evine gelen misafirden sen para alır mısın?
Just, if somebody comes to your house, you invite them to your house, would you give him money?
No.
Would you ask for money?
No. I just want to, I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. I'm new to this. Like the often Western culture doesn't do this.
Ben Batı kültürüne çok alıştığım için bana çok garip geliyor.
Bizim de Türk kültürü.
Like a Turkish culture, so.
I like Turkish
Yeah.
culture. I'm here for it.
But probably you have also some part of the aspect of the good culture as well.
Yeah, we've got great culture. You're very right.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Guys, I'm gonna have to keep going on the road. How far is it from here to Spedans? Where am I going?
Where are you going? I don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're going.
Spedans. I can't say it. I've been trying to say it in this video and I can't say it. Thank you. Thanks everyone for that amazing video. I know, no, it's okay. Thank you. Holy shit. All right, if you're ever in Georgia and you're heading to, I still can't say the town name, Kazbegi region, stop at this restaurant. They are a lovely group of people. So here we go, here it is. Stop here. Awesome people doing awesome things. Who wants to give naive Australian a ride to Spedans? Let's see. Come on. Because I'm heading up towards the Russian border, it's quite funny how many number plates I see of Russian cars. I don't know how I'd feel about getting in a Russian car up to the border here because I really wouldn't want to have any chance of heading into the South Odessa region, which I'm heading to the border of. If I enter that region, I will be detained. Can't really jump in a Russian car because if communication breaks down and they drive me into Russia, I'm politely f***ed. All right, I've got to be honest, we're not having much luck. So, time to put on my lucky hat, pick this up at a local market. Let's say there's not a lot of luck. There's a direct correlation. Have a look at this. I think it's saying something. The nicer car you have, the less likely you are to stop. Lexus, no chance of stopping. Oh, that's a Russian car. We don't want that. Range Rover, not a chance. Mercedes, not a chance. Then, Lada, like the shittest shitbox, they always stop. I think there's a bit in that. Come on. I've had to take a different approach. I was there on the side of the road for about 45 minutes. No hits at all. There's a petrol station, maybe a few hundred meters up this way. Gonna go up there and see if I can convince anyone to take me. It's a complete side note. When you're traveling through these regions, you meet lots of different people and you have to often communicate on Instagram. And I haven't had Instagram on my phone for a couple of years now. Look at me, yeah, superior human. But that's not the point. I had to download it last night and I got trapped on Reels for the first time in a while. Far out. What a crazy addicting thing it is. Since when did so many 20-year-olds decide that they were life experts? What the actual hell is going on there? I don't know what your algorithm's like, but 25, 20-year-olds, just one after another, telling me exactly what I should be doing and how I'm doing it. It's like, brother, you're 1/8 through your life. Quite honestly, I don't know. I think we should give all the 80-year-olds a fucking camera and an Instagram account or something, because I feel like they've got a bit more to say. That's a fucking 20-year-old after 20-year-old being like, you're not living your life properly. You need to breathe deeper. Brother, I've been breathing for the last 23 years. I don't know what's happened on there, but seems to be a lot of people who understand exactly what they're doing, which is news to me. Anyway, just food for thought for the day. It's currently 1 p.m. Sun goes down at about 5:30. I think the current temperature up there is close to 0 degrees. So I've got to kind of get up there kind of soon, because otherwise we're gonna run into a bit of a problem with the temperature. And I want to explore and understand more about the region. So hopefully someone picks us up. Shit, I think we found a ride. I've literally been waiting for like 2 hours. A bus has pulled over. I'm absolutely shattered. Hitchhiking takes it out of you. Oh, let's go. Amazing. Let's go. We made it on a bus. I'm in a tour group. I've found out from the boat next to me. They're going up to the same region I need to go to, which is so clutch. Honestly, that was by far the longest and hardest stint I've done. Genuinely was like questioning everything. I was like, why the fuck am I in Georgia hitchhiking up to the Russian border right now? Like, you start thinking about the worst. You're like, I was going to like, oh, I'm not going to get picked up tonight. I'm going to be freezing. I'm going to be stuck in some random side town. I'm going to have to try to find a place to sleep. Tell you what, getting picked up, just changes everything. The adventure continues. We are halfway to Spedans. This kind gentleman down here has given me a lift. It's currently Smoko, otherwise known as cigarette break. How's the serenity? Whoa. To give you context, just over that hill, this one here, is South Odessa, a separatist region of Georgia that the whole of Europe claims to be, oh, my car's leaving, that the whole of Europe claims to be, and the whole of the world claims to be Georgian, but Russia and a few other countries claim it to be theirs. That's what we're going to explore. Do you think that Georgia will remain how it is today?
It will, definitely, yeah.
In the future?
It is, yes, definitely, yeah. I mean, Georgia's 20% of the land is occupied by Russia, Abkhazia and South Ossetia, and Russian has been violating actually international law, okay? It's well documented in ECHR, European Court of Human Rights, and also in the United Nations ICJ, International Criminal Justice. So they consider Georgia, they rightfully consider Georgia as a violator. Georgia should definitely leave those places. They belong to Georgia and as internationally occupant. And today Georgia is reflecting to the future. Georgia will be always been part of the Europe, part of the Asia, and bringing the between is not a bridge, it's sort of the central, but it can also bridging the people, bridging the very dynamic and also conflictual people together, nation together. So Georgia is way important, and today is also offering many aspects, many different ideas to the European as well. So Georgia is a member of the OSCE, member of the European Council by 1999. So Georgia has been developing toward the European. Of course, there are many challenges, but these challenges are everywhere.
All right, look where I am. I have made it to a border town, Spetus. I'm going to put the name on the screen right now because I've forgotten where the heck I am. So just behind me over here, you have South Odessa. Just over this mountain here, you have Russia, but I'm in Georgia. That took us, 6 hours to get here. Coincidentally, a guy who I met a few days back in the major city of Tbilisi is staying here at the moment in a guest house, and he's offered to save a spot for me. So I'm actually meeting someone in this town, luckily. But the goal is to learn and understand and take you guys with me about this region that is so contentious. Wow. Pretty amazing spot. The ride up here was long, tiring, but worth it. Behind me, this mountain right here, if you consider Georgia to be in Europe, that's the highest point in Europe. It is this high. There's a monastery just up on the hill over here. But for now, I'm just gonna kick back, have a beer, and enjoy my afternoon now.
Cena was geil.
Давай, видите, вот как
future where Georgia joins the EU?
I mean, if the Europe can be very stable union, why not? It's of course a process. I will call it a process, okay? It mutually process. But the idea is, we always say when Georgia is going to be a member of the European Union. So is this the perspective from the European Union? or is it perspective in the Georgian context?
Yeah.
So we should look at from the Georgian context as well, because the Georgia has a huge history of tradition of Orthodox. Okay, so maybe some characters, some policies, some politics, and some reform may not matching the DNA of the Georgia. Okay, so I will say Europeans should not push Georgia to accept as no. They should understand Georgia. They should understand Georgian people. They should understand Georgian traditions, values. The Georgia historically has been fond of their own nation, sovereignty.
Oh,
and the people,
thank you so much.
And the people don't want to be told to do something.
Yes.
That's actually forced diplomacy. So you live in Europe, right? Whoever you talk, tell them, we should not tell the Georgia what to do. They already know, because they know better than us. They've been there they're historian. They have been there.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
They have been there forever. Okay, they have been there forever. They fought for their sovereignty. Every Georgian you talk, they will not like to be told to do whatever they don't want to do. And this is the one of the coercive diplomacy. So to me, Europe is doing coercive diplomacy. Okay, they should be very diplomatic. I see that, for example, the head of the European Council come to the Georgia and go to the street and protest against the government. This is illegitimate. Okay, this is not legitimacy. So being the head of the European Council doesn't give you a right to come to any country. Now let's say leave the Georgia out of that. Any country, they will not accept that. So what I see, okay, what your questions, to be back to the questions, yes, Georgian, as Ilya Chavchavadze, and one of the latest diplomats of Georgia says, being Georgia is being European. We have a European identities. That's true. Georgia is very progressive. So Georgia here is has always been combining and blending the diplomacies. Georgian government, politicians, leading figure have always been playing both.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind.
You got a lot of gifts.
I got a lot of gifts. I got some nuts. This is Georgia. It's so kind.
Yeah, you get a Turkish coffee.
And I also think it's a good reflection of Turkey.
Yeah.
You guys are very nice as well.
I mean, Turkish coffee, Georgian walnut, and Georgian food.
Thank you for that, because I think that's like such important context. I don't understand, but the more I speak and learn from people like yourself, I think it's
That's why I say when we talk to people,
Yeah.
you're going to receive a lot of mixed perceptions. You're going to receive a lot of different answers. You may not like it, you like it, but this is what makes Georgia Georgia.
Would you have a look at this? Holy shit. But today calls for this hat. Serious action is about to happen. We stayed down in this town last night, just down here. There is a wonderful church up on the hill up here that we're going to go to and check out. And then we're going to get in a car and head up to the Russian border to go see what it's like. Just behind me, over this way, is Russia, straight through there. And up over this mountain, that's 5,000 meters high, the peak of that, is South Ossetia. We're going to head up and check out this church. And in the meantime, what a wonderful spot. What do you reckon, Matty boy?
Oh, not bad.
Not fucking bad. We're staying 8 kilometres from the Russian border, and I said to Matt that I think we should go visit it. We were a little bit hesitant at first, but when you're 8 kilometres from the Russian border, I mean, why shouldn't you go visit it? Well, I guess we're going to go down together. That's a joke, by the way, guys. Have some humour. So we paid this taxi driver, I don't know his name. He's got some pretty good tunes. Drive us up to the border, and we're going to get up there. It's only 8 kilometres, so it's a 10-minute drive away. Not sure what to expect. Pretty keen. I can definitely tell we're going the right way because every car coming past and heading towards the border has been Russian. And let's just say the roads are fairly I don't know how would I describe it. Fairly sketchy, what I would describe. Take one wrong turn, you could be seeing the bottom of a valley. I made it. I made it to the border. Just been told by the driver I can't film, which is slightly concerning. Here we are. We're right in the crux in this valley. I'm gonna go get a viewpoint and show you where we're at. It's pretty random. I can't describe it. This is it in here. So there's just this guard waiting for you to go in and out. And then there's a full border checkpoint through there, and all these trucks coming through are Russian. And just over this side, that's all Russia. It's just behind here. Pretty impressive. That's our car. It's got us here. So hopefully he's not driving away with the door open. Russian van going in and Russian van going out. Pretty incredible. This border had to reopen in 2010 because Armenia, which is just south of here, the next country south, the only trading partner they had to keep their country alive, because they're not very big friendly with Turkey or Azerbaijan, their next door neighbours, was Russia. So Russia is keeping Armenia going, giving it food needs and all these different supplies. So they had to reopen the border. So it allowed travel between Georgia and Russia again, are countries that have been very politically unstable together for a long time. So I'm gonna go and make my way down to Armenia and find out what Armenia has to offer and where it sits, and meet its people and hitchhike around and find some amazing stuff. 'Cause wow-wee. Ando, would you have a look at that? Armenia, it's surpassed all expectations. I just am driving back from the Russian border. I didn't die, Mum, you don't have to worry. I've had an absolute raucous in the Caucasus so far. Really enjoyed getting to know the Georgian people. They're really kind people, really hospitable, and it's such a beautiful country. Going to the Russian border and seeing Russia in, I guess, full flight, and seeing Russian people in the villages and towns that we've been in. Despite all the craziness that's going on in the world at the moment, coming to places like this really does make you see people who are just trying to get by and do their thing and just live. So it's been a really eye-opening experience, and I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to having more of a raucous in the Caucasus in Armenia.